up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Hell's Paradise Jigokuraku chapter 108. So, last chapter we had beautiful metaphors of when like Yui prepared the chestnuts of, you know, Yui and Gabimaru transitioning into normal life. I thought that was so beautiful. And then we got to see an old saying really going to practice, which was you could tell yourself a lie several times and eventually it becomes true. But then there was that art that was very, very questionable at the end of the chapter, and that was the Ninpo aesthetic blazes, both the total fire and the regular Ninpo aesthetic blazes. And when I tweeted Yuji about it, I looked at past panels of the Ninpo aesthetic blazes that I have in my computer. Yeah, something was going on last week. I don't think it was a symbolism thing. I don't know what the fuck happened, but that was just bad. The other thing that I had a problem with was oh my god, Shija's skin, how it was decaying in the fire. It just didn't look right either. Gabimaru looked freaking awesome, but Shija just looked wrong. Anyway, I really hope Yuji fixes the art this week. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Oh my god, this already looks better. This so does. I wish this looked more like fire-like, but compared to what we had last week, because I think this is like the flames either clearing or just, you know, calming down a little bit. This still looks a lot better than what we had last week, okay? I will take it. Oh, this close-up looks so much better! Oh god, look at that close-up of Shija, where we're seeing, you know, the skin peeling off because it's burning. Oh my god, that looks so much better! And even in the first panel, when, before, you know, we're zoomed in on Shija's face, look at the neck. It looks so much better. Oh, God, that looks so much better. Oh, thank you, Yuji, for fixing this. Everyone admired Gabimaru, but I was different. It wasn't just admiration. I've always known, haven't I, what it really was that I felt. It is a simple trial, survive the allotted time period. Heart is pounding, I definitely would have died. Never felt this way before. Oh my god, this is Setsuna! Again, I've said this ever since we met Shija and found out his story. This is Setsuna from Kengan Ashura, but the difference is unlike Setsuna, who Oma fucking killed, or didn't kill, wording slow shit, who Oma didn't kill, but set the story straight, because Setsuna was a huge misunderstanding. It really was. He got fucking manipulated. And to an extent, Shija's getting manipulated too, but oh no, not as manipulated as Setsuna was, okay? But this is exactly like fucking Setsuna. It totally is, okay? Was that fear? Is it fear of death that makes the heart pound like that? Gabimaru married the chief's girl? Wow, the old man's probably looking for a successor. Finally, we have confirmation, like full-on confirmation that Yui is real. We finally have it. Finally, because remember, for the longest time, we had no fucking clue what was real or not. But the fact that we're seeing this in Shija's flashback really freaking confirms it. And yeah, to an extent, when we saw the puppets, we kind of knew she was real. I think we did back then. But just now seeing this shit in Shija's flashback really solidifies everything for me. It was the chief's decision, Shija, so purge those straight thoughts of yours. Again, this raises a very important question that I had a couple weeks ago. Why? Why does the chief want Gabimaru dead? And also, where the fuck is Yui now? I've always known, haven't I? The old icy Gabimaru was lost to me. I've always known, haven't I? That the pounding... Oh, he gave himself a scar to look like her. Oh, man, that the pounding within, was born not of admiration, nor from, dread of death. And yet, the time for that, too, has long since passed. Oh... I have to talk about the side-by-side panel. Look at that, first of all, that tear. That is so heartbreaking. I really feel bad for Shija. I really do. But look at that panel next to him, and we're seeing the tear, like an attempted tear coming from like the scar side as well. But the main thing I gotta talk about here is the art itself. The burns, the nose retreating back. Like, we're starting to see, like, you know, the nose is burned off, and we're starting to see a little bit of the skull of the nose coming through. That's what it looks like to me. The lips are burning. Oh, this looks so much better, Yuji. Oh God, this looks so much better than last week. Much, much better. And yet, the time for that too has long since passed. Oh my God. Okay, so what we saw from the at the very first panel was the smoke clearing. That's what I thought it was. And seeing the rest of the smoke clear and with the flower petals, God, I love this art much better this week. And he's not dead! What? Nimpo hair forged. What was that signal for? A cleansing. To purge all that would impede your path forward, Gabimaru. And the last Nimpo I will ever use. Nasty way to go about it. Your wife, Lady Yui, is alive and well. She awaits your homecoming. And the chief had no plans to act until our return. Oh? So, wait a minute. Hold up. I want to read that again. Your wife, Lady Yui, is alive and well. She awaits your homecoming, and the chief had no plans to act until our return. The fuck does that mean? There's something going on. The chief was planning to do something. See, even Gabimaru's like, oh, what the fuck? But I really do love how Shija's going out. I really do. And again, this is making me think of Setsuna. And for you Kengan readers, we did see for those of you that haven't read Kengan, I will say this: we did see Setsuna kind of do something similar. Not like killed himself similar, but we saw him like take out Oma's saw him take out like people that were after Oma. So yeah, that were at the stadium. But I still am hoping Setsuna's gonna make an appearance in Kengan Omega. But seriously, go read the Kengan series. Go read it. You will see what I mean. Gabimaru, if I'm ever reborn in sickness and in health until death do us part, would you face me once more? Sure, why not? I'll kill you as many times as it takes. I'm gonna cry. I love this chapter. Thank you, and best of luck in the battles ahead. Gabimaru, the conch is about to blow again. This is our chance while the tendon's regenerating. What a terrifying person. And if Gabimaru had never met his wife, he might have turned out much the same. Ooh, I love this panel. I love this panel. Wait, she said Gabimaru would have turned out the same? No. Bitch, you were wrong about that. I have to correct you on that, Sagirin. You are wrong. Gabimaru would not be as psychotic as Shija. No. Gabimaru would have not been as psychotic as Shija. Shija is a special case of crazy. He is. He's a special case of crazy. Let's go. Piggyback? Just grab a hold of whatever. It isn't only Iwagakure. We are all alike. Ooh, here we go. Oh, it sees through the conch, huh? Oh, the fatigue. My ears are failing me. My eyes as well. Any loss is acceptable for Sir Shugen's sake. Brother, no! Asa! Oh, Shobi! Shobi, no! Brother! Shobi! Sensei, this is it, Nuragai. Aim for the tendon that is to save the plant's ovule. We shall imbue our attacks with Tao and destroy it. I am torn on this panel's art, Yuji. I'm really torn on it. I feel like I feel like there could have been more done with this, because we've seen in the past with stuff with art like this that Yuji's done a little bit more. Something is going on. I don't know what the hell's going on with Yuji, but something is going on. Here we go. I'm sorry, I gotta talk about Chobei's design right here. Holy shit, does Chobei look fucking awesome! And I gotta look at, hold on, I need to look at the back real quick too. Dude, that looks fucking badass as shit. I love what you've done with Chobei, Yuji. Chobei looks fucking lit. I am down with Chobei's design. It looks gorgeous. Here it comes, huh? Here what comes? The dawn. Here what comes, the dawn? While we've been sitting on our asses, the monster got a taste of that dim morning light and transformed. This is, seeming like too much to handle, yeah? Yuji, this art! This art is gorgeous! Oh my god, this is gorgeous! I love this art! Again, I know it's supposed to be morning, but I wish it's supposed to be like dawn or something, but there was a little bit more in the background to reflect the dawn. It's driving me crazy, but the rest of this is so beautiful. It's fine. I'm no virgin when it comes to monster hunting. Woo! Alright, so do I like how, let me talk about how the Shija stuff ended, and then I'll talk about the Shija stuff as a whole, because I really feel like it's important. I really do like how the rest of Shija's content was handled. I really do. It really explains a lot. I'm glad that we got the confirmation that Yui does exist. And the thing that she just said that leaves a huge question for us is that the chief is waiting for them to return, or was waiting for Shija to return before he made a move. What move was he talking about? That's what I'm curious about. What move? And the only thing I'm curious about, I still am like, about, is if there's something else going down. Like, something else is happening over there. Yui's gotta be like in a holding cell or something. So there's something suspicious happening in Iwagakure that maybe even the chief hasn't told or didn't tell Shija. Just something is up. But I do like how Shija is going out. It's true. I think it's true to Shija's character. He got what he wanted, so now he's going out. And it just makes me think of what we've seen in like Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff like that. But at the same time, I kind of wish that Gabimar would have gotten the kill, full-on kill. But at the same time, I totally understand why he didn't, and why Shija chose to go out this way, because he didn't want to taint Gabimaru. I think that's what I think Yuji is getting at. But I want to say this about the art as well before. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say this about the rest of Shija's content, and then I'll say my shit about the art. The thing that I really liked about Shija is I liked his psychoticness. I liked his wickedness. I loved his art. His art was great. I love that dark aura that we had about him. I love that we had that yin-yang thing going on. And I feel like that's what was kind of lacking in the art of this chapter. I feel like with the flames here, what would have been nice, with the smoke, what would have been nice is to see the aura, that dark aura from Shija be like pure. I think that's what Yuji was going for here, is that with this fire that Gabimaru has, used, wordings, holy shit, the fire that Gabimaru used kind of like purified Shija in a way. I feel like that's what was going on, because when we saw the smoke clear, when we saw the fire clear, and we saw those flower petals, it felt like and then we saw the shit with the and then when she just said he said a cleansing to purge all that would impede your path forward. I really feel like that's what Yuji was going for, is that fire was cleansing that hatred, that darkness out of Shija. I really feel like that's what he was going for. Oh, and I was wrong about the nose being fully burned off. Damn it! I really wish there was a little bit more being burned off. Alright. Now let me talk about the art. Up until last chapter, until I would say the Ninpo Aesthetic Blaze of last chapter, the art of this fight was just freaking amazing. And yes, the art in this chapter was a lot better. I still think it could have been it still could have been so much better. I'm really disappointed. I will say this, I do like the symbolistic art that we got here with the smoke clearing and the flower petals and stuff like that. I do like that. I thought that was great. But also something you notice is you see from the faraway shot, you see how gray Shija's face is. I really wish that when the smoke cleared, I wish Shija's face from when it zoomed out again, and yet that the time for that has long passed, I wish it was still gray. But that's my opinion in regards to that. But yeah, the scar. Oh god. But getting that confirmation that Yui is alive, that Yui does exist, Yui is alive, and the fact that Shija gave himself a scar like Yui, because that was the closest that he could get to Gabimaru, in terms of being with him, that's just so heartbreaking. Oh my god. But, Yuji, I have no idea what the fuck is going on in terms of art, but the writing is fine. I have no problems with the writing. To an extent, I got no problems with the writing. The writing is great. And the thing that, oh, the other thing that's kind of it's not bugging me too much. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, what about the other side of Gabimaru's face that was burning? It's healed by because of the other the towel. I almost said 10. Because of the towel. So that's fine. I'm fine with that. The other art the art in the rest of the chapter is okay. It's not as good as it usually is. There's some I'm not saying that there isn't some gorgeous art here. It's just not as good as it usually is. I don't know what's going on, but something is definitely going on. But I just really wish there was a little more... I wish there was just a little bit more contrast going on in this final panel to, you know, reflect that dawn, the morning, the dawn that's coming, the plant, you know, getting a taste. But man, I really love what you're doing, Yuji. And the writing is great. The art it's better than last week, but you gotta step it up a little more, or something. Something's going on. I really wish I knew what it was. It's driving me crazy. I'm curious if anyone else is feeling this way, or if I'm just going nutso. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it. I just feel like I'm kind of being let down in terms of art this week. Part of me feels, I don't know if anyone else is feeling this way or not, but now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like the end of the Shija Gabimaru fight was kind of rushed. I don't know if, I feel like this fight was, now I'm really thinking about it, this was rushed. Something, I don't know if this was editor interference or if Yuji just decided to do it, but it really feels like the end of the Shija Gabimaru fight was rushed to hell. It really does. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like this was kind of rushed. But anyway, and also this, you know, this little backstory here of the ending of this, the conclusion of this backstory. It's good, but I don't know. I really feel like that should have been at the, like, near the end of the, I really feel like all the Shija Gabimaru stuff should have been this entire chapter. It really should have. And then it should have ended with Gabimaru saying, oh, where was it? It should have ended with, thank you, and it should have ended with, Gabimaru, sure, why not, I'll kill you as many times as it takes, and she just saying, thank you and best of luck in the battles of Head. That's when it should have ended. That's when this chapter should have ended. I think the burning should have been, we should have seen the burning be a little longer, and, yeah, we should have seen the burning continue from last chapter. We should have seen, a little bit, and during that burning, we should have gotten a little bit more in the concluding flashback and all that. I think that's why this feels rushed. I feel like there was supposed to be more. I don't know if this was editor interference or what, but this was rushed. The conclusion of this fight was rushed. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Hell's Paradise Jigokuraku content. There's a few ways you could do it. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.